looking and standing here, and people on the other side. So Jola came out of her kitchen with a tray. All of us were using paper plates, proper cutlery. So from the kitchen, all of us were watching that. What could be happening? Is it possible that Jola is about to serve? I now looked around at all the men here. I said, no, now. Do you know that this is me, this fake hair, and my brother was sitting here, and then Toby was sitting here, but Toby had a plate in his hand. So she was approaching this direction. I said, Toby's already eating. Me and Fekewa just said, Dekunle. So she was getting closer and closer. Fike now looked up at her. She was like, and literally, me and Fekewa were almost
it was crazy.
Forward. She was about to stop her that. Are you mad? She now sat down and started eating herself. All of us, you could hear
all the women in the
like, oh.
I was like, who is that food for?
You actually don't understand.
It was so funny.
I was so concerned that on her birthday, she was carrying a tray of food to serve. I said, I was not waiting. And the problem is, Declan was not the only person.
She was looking expectant.
She sat down next to him. So he now looked up. I said, no, now. Normal disposable plate. You now carried. It was so funny because you could see the eyes of all the women in the room just following her. That where's Jola carrying a tray to? Who does?
Says, hey guys, sorry it's a bit long. Sorry for yourself, dear. So I'm currently on a few weeks of leave, which is very random. I've basically worked almost every single day for 2 years straight, minus public holidays. Nigerian family. We weren't poor, but we weren't rich. Just there, managing like normal people. I've always been super independent. Between all this adulting, before marriage is when I got diagnosed of a mental illness, which has its own medication and all that. Fast forward, I ended up marrying into quite a rich family, like proper connected. They own their own company type of rich. Trying to scatter the family business. Guys, it's litigation, lawyers flying up and down. My husband left our house. It was madness. And even though deep down, I knew it was a setup, all the evidence pointed to me.
Hello people, how are you doing? I landed from Lagos on Tuesday. Yes, I landed from Lagos Tuesday morning. It was a lot. I'm one of those people that always think, I'll get past jet lag. I couldn't have been more wrong because I was asleep by like 6:30, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And when I woke up, I woke up like around 4 a.m. So I'm clearly still adjusting, but I'm so happy to be back. Today is Wednesday. I got some work done, sent out some applications. By the grace of God, everything that he has planned, everything that he has said concerning me is going to continue to come to pass, and I'm not going to worry about the future. Easier said than done, but every day I'm just trying to keep reminding myself that God has not left me and he's not going to leave me now. And I saw this one video on TikTok about this girl, and she just kept saying, God's plan is better than my plan. God's plan is better than my plan. I just thought it was so funny. I was like, the way she was saying was like she was trying to remind herself that, yeah, God's plan is indeed better than mine. And I couldn't relate anymore I couldn't relate more to a video. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I could relate very well to that video. Yeah, today I'm going out with Tani in a couple of hours because I want to buy some materials to decorate my cap. I'm graduating in like 2 weeks. Not 2 I'm graduating next week. Next week Friday. My graduation is next week Friday. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to decorate my cap, but I was like, I should do it. Last year I decorated a number of people's graduation cap, so why won't I do the same for myself? So I'm going to scroll on Pinterest to figure out what the vibe is, and I don't want to spend too much money in Marshalls either. So I'm just praying that I find a cute style that doesn't require too many like elements, stuff I need to buy, and we'll get to decorating. But that's how my day is going so far. I'm going to go downstairs, get something to eat, and walk through that. See you in a bit. This is kind of an awkward angle, but I'm going to heat up some of my shawarma. I'm going to make myself a smoothie. This thing is so hard to cut.
Will you take this injection?
And that's what they do now.
I think
They try to see each other every like 7 hours because
so people who have eyes.
if you live in America, please stop messaging me. I hate it.
That's what you said though.
I know. Let me tell you the truth.
What if he has a big cocoa farm?
With freedom, you bring clarity in our conundrum. Pendulum over our head. Are we going to the drive-thru? Or should we count it? Many, many reasons to call you. Nagata. We call your name, you will answer.
So long.
As
First
in-
Chick-fil-A of the year.
That's crazy. Where are you going to?
It's Christmas thing and everything. Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Star girl.
Hey.
Japanese spirits.
Where do I begin? I'm a living testimony of your goodness. I can tell a million stories of how you came and turned my life around.
I'm just the one.
I can't even see anything.
But you can't see the graduate too. I'm there hiding.
I really hope I'm showing something in this thing.
Yeah, so we're here. We're here.
See, this is for your YouTube, Mololuwa. Okay, questions with Mo.
Questions with me. What's question?
What are the questions?
What's the question?
How's your journey been so far?
It has been very interesting because I first came, went to community college for 2 years, then transferred to Towson, and community college was definitely something. It was definitely like the more affordable option and like cost-effective option. But I also really enjoyed being at Towson and having my friends from community college go with me to Towson as well. That was really nice. That was fun. So yeah, that's been my journey. Been around, have an associate's degree,
Period.
have a bachelor's degree. We'll see what's like. Auntie and uncle, they'll be telling me that I should go and do masters.
Until,
I don't know, we'll see.
how do you feel like community college impacted your 4-year college experience?
I think it impacted in a very interesting way because after I transferred from community college to a 4-year institution, I had to like go out on my way to meet new people, meet new friends. So that was definitely difficult in comparison to like other people who had been at Towson for like 2 years before I came. They had like already met their friends, met their people, things like that, and I had to kind of like start from scratch in that way. But I didn't really start from scratch because I already had friends at Towson, people who had gone to community college with me and they transferred also.
Did you study at Towson and what inspired you to choose that?
Okay, that's a great question. I studied mass communication with a track in advertising, which is, I always have to say, because whenever people like ask me, oh, what did I study? And I say mass communication, they immediately say, oh, so what are you going to do? Like, are you going to become a journalist? I'm like, I didn't study journalism. It's like one of the tracks can either be on that journalism track, public relations track, or advertising track, and I chose advertising track, or you can be like a dual major. But I chose advertising because I have always really liked the idea of being able to convince people of like a certain concept and be able to like promote brands, promote yourself through very thoughtful, educative, and like eye-catching advertising. So that's why I wanted to go get in that industry and be a lifelong communicator.
How would you describe your academic journey at Towson?
I would describe it as one that was very different from community college. I feel like the courses I took in community college were a lot more inclusive and aware of the fact that people from all walks of life were attending, so it was somewhat easier for me. But that's like a personal opinion. And when I coming to Towson, where everything was a lot more strict and a lot more, the academic level in Towson is definitely very high, which I appreciate because it was an opportunity for me to be like an opportunity for me to be tasked academically and for me to like think critically. Also, Towson is very big on teamwork. So all the classes that I had, again, I was a mass communication major, so there was a lot of mock agencies and stuff, like different camps and projects and things like that. I had to work with people, I had to work on a team, and something that I had to learn how to do at Towson. So
What feelings come up for you during graduation?
the feelings are a mix of feeling like this isn't going to happen, but also wanting it to happen. Mainly because all the peak graduations I've had, something extreme has happened during that. So when I was finishing primary school, that was during the Ebola virus. That was like a whole thing in Nigeria and like in different West African countries. So I didn't really kind of like enjoy the transition into secondary school. Then I finished secondary school during COVID, so the graduation was not really giving graduation either. It was very much small, not what the school usually did for graduation. The school had like very grand things because it's like a very strict place, and we have endured a lot. So like graduation is how you would enjoy yourself, and we didn't get that. And then I finished in December, but because of like circumstances, I didn't want to work in December. I wanted my family to be around, and they didn't have been around in December, so I moved it to May. So these are just like all the different things that come up for me during graduations. But we'll see what happens at the next one.
What is or are your favorite college memories?
My favorite college memories definitely have to be all the times that I'm spending with friends. So be it going grocery shopping with Tani, or going grocery shopping with Lashe, having like little cute day trips with my friends, us going to brunch, going for dinner, celebrating each other's birthdays, doing like movie nights on our own, buying snacks from Trader Joe's stuff.
It's your life.
My hair care situation has gotten so much What?
Don't now go and destroy your hair because I gave you brush blow dryer.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
But I hope you like it.
Wow,
I know you
love
always
it.
blow out your hair after you wash it. So at least now you can like, and apparently it works very well.
It does.
So
I'm going to need it.
you can check for videos. Losing your.
Take out this one.
You can check for videos.
Thank
But don't now be using it every morning, no. Use
I
it the
use it
same way
every
you
morning.
use it the same way you blow dry your hair once and till the next time you need to.
Don't worry.
Congrats, Lobia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Graduate.
Okay, so no, you're good. Somebody is missing.
It's a video.
That's essentially the game. So we'll have a timer. Okay. Okay. Tails. I will go. People just say X's. Who goes into